Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4, modded Fallout 4. I decided to pick up the caps. I was finishing off where I've left off, as I said I would. And I pressed the button to go back down. Yeah. Stupid mistakes. You can probably see my t-shirt. Hobgoblin. This is not a sponsored video, it was a Christmas present. Hobgoblin is a alcoholic drink, a ale from Witchwood Brewery. I've tried most of them. I don't actually have a actual basic ale here, but I do have a gold goblin here. Ooh. That was a sound of two glasses being hit together. I think I need to get out of here. So I do like it. It's one of my favourite ales, and I'm allowed to drink because I'm 20, obviously. And I don't know where Cat is. She's down there. Let's quickly get out of here. I need to get to Pridwin. Yeah, to the Pridwin. Cat's got my explosive minigun, but I kept on killing myself in the last episode, which is always fun. Jess hasn't came back up yet, my German Shepherd. She's still downstairs. So last episode I need to head downstairs. Last episode I had gotten the electromagnetic for Liberty Prime. They rebuilt them then, all in one shape. Fingers remind me of a Terminator's fingers, though. Minus one finger. It's pretty cool. I've got the nukes for him as well. Yeah, we found the nukes. Best factor. So that's a quick basic catch up for what we did. Hello, Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are going to do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are going to hold.
Was it you I was talking to? Or?
Doctor.
As soon as those bombs arrive, I'll help Proctor Ingram get them loaded onto Liberty Prime.
Oh, lag fest.
Dr. Ingram, looks like the Mark 28s are going to do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
Yeah, still having a bit of lag. But it's back now.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram.
Maybe
we haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime.
It was loading probably the rest of the map.
Keep the system stable are going to hold.
There's one way to find out.
There's only one way to find out.
Absolutely. Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without
Me?
your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but...
Shut up, you. I'm being praised for something here. Rude. Oh,
Liberty Prime.
I've pressed the button,
Back
yes.
online.
Hello, cat.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command. Accept.
So cool.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized.
Okay.
Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska.
It's in the wrong
Primary
place.
targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Okay.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required.
Okay.
Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended.
Alright.
Ability to repel red Chinese invaders. Compromise.
Is it me or is it he is a little
Board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting.
strange?
Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
Power
What was
core.
that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out,
One that's
send him
caused the
off to
prison
kick in the
to fall.
Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Oh, that was not necessary.
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
You're welcome.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Alright. I need to get up. Blind betrayal. So, I already know this mission quite well. I've got a mod that will change the outcome, but I'm not going to because it's... Well, the mod's got a few bugs because they had to...
Reconnoiter of the Institute complete. We finally have first-hand knowledge about their facility.
The problem is that there's a slight problem with because it's basically adds in contents to the game, and because the game has that content
Superstructure integrity,
removed
hull plating,
and re-added in, it's not based around it, so it's very awkward. So yeah.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After
Okay.
careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Okay.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back
Okay.
included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
My duty.
Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it
Very good.
immediately.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
With pleasure. I'll make him pay for lying to us.
I appreciate your cooperation. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own.
I need a new chair, Jesus.
He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So
promotion. That's the only thing I heard. Promotion. Woo! I have to kill everyone. Woo! It's not good, is it? Propped.
System delta's at 100%.
Speak to Quinlan. So I have to go upstairs. Yeah. This chair is uncomfortable because there's no proper spine support. So it goes up to about here. And your neck just jolts forward because you've got nothing to hold back. So I have to try to keep my body straight at the same time, which is always fun.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Building something good, I hope.
I can't believe super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
Cat?
Hey.
Yeah?
I'm gonna ask you to
Hey.
Yeah?
stay here.
Kate, I think it's time for you to leave.
I'll head out. But I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm happy about it. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Yeah, you're gonna still be here on Boston Airport. Okay? Good. Before I go hunting, let's change this.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland.
Okay. Oh, wrong one.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Hello, pussycat. There's some tongues there.
Oh, Knight.
Hello.
I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Danse.
Who will we miss?
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a
Oh.
transistor radio.
Okay.
I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports and, unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Danse had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You
Okay.
may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Danse being a...
Oh,
I
hello.
assume the outburst was a
Halen's
reference to
here.
doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Danse up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin and Danse did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this.
I don't
There's
want to.
obviously been a mistake.
But-
We need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course.
Okay.
My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Danse.
Yes, ma'am.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Go on then. Rude person. Yes, orders are orders. I can't change them. Go on. Oh,
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
all good then. Okay.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Danse?
Aren't you supposed to tell me where Danse went?
Yes. And I promise I will. But before I do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Danse ever since I was an initiate. He
Okay.
trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Danse.
That's a bold statement.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Danse is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why
Okay.
I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
You'd have me
Disobey
disobey
orders.
orders?
Can't you put the Brotherhood aside, even for a moment? Am I really asking that much? Just talk to him. Find out what's going on inside his head. Then weigh your options. If you still think he intends to bring harm to the Brotherhood of Steel, you do what you have to do.
You see, I don't want to kill him either.
See our humanity
And
behind
I'm
it.
sorry.
I beg you. Let him run. Before the Pribwin showed up, Danse had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station.
Okay.
Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just Be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now. Or if he trusts any of us at all.
Thank you, Scribe Calum. I won't tell anyone of your mockery. Even though I'm thinking I shouldn't kill Danse either, but I kinda can't. Orders are orders, and I already seen the outcome the last time.
Child, it'll be a super mutant.
Listening Bravo. Let's quickly teleport over here. Just look pretty cool. Alright. I've already shot this one before. Ah, okay.
Going down.
Have to be ready. You see, I've modified my Lee Enfield. Wow, it's a small magazine Lee Enfield, or known as Smelly. Number 4.
Attention. This is now a combat zone. You may suffer.
There you go. Can't pick up the cows. Take that. Reload. Jaguar is still dead down there.
Keep your eyes on the shadows. Something could be lurking there.
Hey there.
I'm not surprised Maxson sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
You should have told me.
You should have told me the truth, Danse.
I might have, if I'd known what I was. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxson even want me alive?
Of course not. Synths are the enemy, remember?
All too well. Look, I'm not blind.
I'm so sorry.
That we're good friends. And this must be very difficult for you.
It is, I don't want to kill you.
Maxson had sent someone else. But that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxson, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for.
I know.
Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
Why did you?
Do you really feel that way? Why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
I see you've calculated all the variables, just like a machine.
Your anger simply proves my point. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxson's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, sister. It's been a pleasure serving with you.
And you. Sit down somewhere, so... Okay. I'll give you a, warrior's death. That made a lot more mess than it should have done. Real loud. Stripper clip function's been disabled. How am I supposed to get your dog tags? Oh no. Okay. I will be back in a second. Literally in a second, so bear with me. I'm back. I had to quickly just disable the mod. I'll leave that here. Take that and that. I need to try to find somewhere better to bury you. I feel like I'm being quite disgusting by doing this, but I need to
going up.
well, that's useful. I wanted to bury him outside. Oh, there we go. Bury you outside.
Ground floor.
His body is just waggling around. What I'm gonna do? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm defiling a corpse, not on purpose. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna put you. Oh, and you just ragdoll. I'm going to wait for some time. Wait until it's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry, Fez. Come on here. It's raining. Put you in a bottle of water. How far away am I from Medford Hospital? take his corpse home. And I'm running like hell. Military checkpoint. Run! And I mean run. Oh no. I've dropped Danse. There's a plugin. Protect one. I guess this is going to be another longer episode. Bringing Danse home. It's the best thing to do. I gave him a warrior's death. It's time to give him a warrior's burial as well. It's going to be the best thing to do.
Hey, pipe down out there. We got a race on. We've got a good, clean race today. Absolutely no funny business. Back to the track. Atomic Dreams is still hanging in there.
Okay.
Old Rusty's as steady as ever. Let's give him a hand, huh?
Almost there. Here we go.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
I know. And now I have to try to find somewhere decent to bury him. Well, I can't really bury him because I can't bury people, can I? Where's the pilgrim?
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. But we'll get the job done.
I see if I could burn his body or wood. Any Molotovs. I will be back after I get a. Well, I know I shouldn't really be cheating, but weapons, explosives. No, I don't want mine. Oh no, I didn't want that. Placed. I got a party starter. Melee. And blades. I done it should be an explosive, shouldn't it? Thrown. I'm looking for a Molotov cocktail. Just these can be dropped because drop all those. Can see. My best way of accommodation. Let's give him a 10-gun salute. Or a 10-round salute. Goodbye, Danse. Can't jump through there.
Night.
Hello, Initiate. Time to head inside. Older Maxen.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Danse?
He's no longer a threat to the Brotherhood.
Well done. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them. Or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
I'm gonna stop this episode here after I've sorted out, you know. It's all done.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode, guys. Yeah, it's kind of a bad situation, so goodbye.